what is up you guys? My name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. I have bangs. If you've been here since the last time I had bangs, leave me a comment down below because you are like a real one. Anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. I can't even tell you how excited I was when they announced this. They announced this like a long time before it came out, kind of, because like normally they like pop out their releases and like 2 days later that you can like buy them, but like Trendmood had posted a sneak peek of this like 3 weeks before it came out, and like every single day I was like checking Trendmood. I was like, when is this gonna come out? I really want this. Just like, I liked their original foundation, but like the more I get into my makeup journey, the more I don't really like matte foundation anymore, and even their stick foundation still has more of like a satin matte finish to it. So super excited for a hydrating, I don't even want to call this a foundation because it's definitely not really like a foundation, but a hydrating base product from Colourpop. I love Colourpop. I buy a lot of their products. Anyways, I also got the sponge and the setting spray, but they're not really the focus of the thing, but I'll give a little bit of thoughts on them too. So just gonna read the description of this. This retails for $14, which is like a little pricey for Colourpop. Like it's kind of getting into that like mid-range price point, but you do also get 1.45 ounces of product, not 1 ounce of product. So I feel like it kind of balances out. Like if it was $10, you'd get 1 ounce of product, if that makes sense. So the description just says, show more skin. This hydrating tinted moisturizer has skin perfecting, lightweight coverage for fresh, healthy looking skin, oil-free, lightweight coverage with hyaluronic acid. Alrighty, so I've worn this a couple of times now, and today I do the actual wear test. So I like this so far. Spoiler alert, like I wasn't expecting to not like this because Colourpop pretty much like hits the mark with their products. Like if I like the description, I pretty much tend to like the product, and this is very up my alley. I'm not a full coverage lover. I'm very into dewy, natural looking skin, and this just gives that to you. So yeah, I'll give y'all all of my thoughts at the end of the video. If you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. I don't have a posting schedule because school is a lot right now, but if you join the party, it'll make me super happy. And yeah, let's jump into the wear test. Alright, so I've done my morning skincare routine, skipping primer just so we can see how this does on its own, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this. So I found that I like this best either with a dry sponge or with a brush and then just smoothing over it with a sponge. I find that a wet sponge on its own is like such minimal coverage that it's like you might as well not be doing anything, which like is fine, but I wanted to actually like make a visible difference because it's a video. So like even that is just super, like it smoothed out my redness, but really like everything else looks the same. So this is the sponge that came with the Pretty Fresh collection, or didn't come with, it's a part of the Pretty Fresh collection. I think it's a decent sponge. It is super soft, but it's like, this is very tiny and it like puffs up to the size of a normal sponge when it's wet, instead of like being the size of a normal sponge and getting bigger when it's wet. Like this is the Colourpop sponge versus the Eco Tool sponge, which I know a lot of people have. I guess it's not that tiny. It just feels really tiny to me for some reason. So this is 2 pumps spread over my face. Turn on the brightness a little so you can actually see it. I'm gonna do like a half more pump built up in the center of my face just so you can kind of see. It is definitely like a buildable coverage. Very like, it's not super dewy. Like the Fenty foundation is like, you're like glowing, like almost like a waxy glow the moment you put it on, but this is like when you like do your skincare and like you have like a rose water spray spritzed on your face, it's like that level of glowy. It's not like an unnatural glow. And I'm not gonna do any concealer because I've been liking like not doing concealer with wear tests since it does kind of interfere with how the foundation works. So I'm just gonna do like a little bit of powder right under my eyes because those always crease. and just right there in the T-zone. I'm going to brush away that excess. And I'm going to do just the littlest bit of my Colourpop blush into the 10. Almost don't need it because I am getting like my own natural color shining through. But I do like to add blush just for like some added color to the face. This is the Pretty Fresh setting spray. And this is how we're looking with just a little bit of mascara added. So it's super, super natural. Like you probably wouldn't even think I was wearing makeup if you just looked at my face, which is a really awesome look. My cat is purring so loud. And I'm gonna go get a haircut. It's currently a little bit before noon and I'll probably be back in like 3 hours looking completely different. So I'll do a little check-in then, and then I'll do a check-in at the end of the day. All right, so I've had this on for 4.5 hours and I like walked around a little bit and it's actually kind of toasty today. Thank you, global warming. Let's see. 73 and 70% humidity. So it's not like that warm, but like it's a little warm. And I was wearing sunglasses. This is like the most exciting part. So I had sunglasses on and I like don't have those red marks. So that's the part that I'm most impressed with. And I feel like this is held up actually like better than I was expecting. I try to not watch other people's reviews of products before I review them, but since this took a little bit of time to get to me, I was getting really impatient and wanted to see how other people liked it. And a lot of people said it didn't hold up that well, but like I feel like this is held up pretty well. It's broken down on my chin a little bit, but like the thing with like light coverage things is when they break down like gracefully, because like if you have like full coverage, and like I have very like red skin, but it's not like I don't know, it's just like my cheeks get really red, and so like if I have a full coverage foundation and there's like a sweat streak, like you can like see the line of like foundation and then like pink, versus like with this, like I don't see any like lines of like, is demarcation the word? I feel like demarcation is the word. I don't really know. So yeah, holding up really great so far. I'm gonna do like one more check-in in like 3 hours. That'll be like an 8-ish hour wear test. I don't really wear foundation for that long, so like that's probably as good as we're gonna get for me. So yeah, I'll do one more check-in, wrap up my thoughts. See you guys later. All right, it is a little bit past 8, so I've had this on for like 8.5 hours now. This is my first time wearing this for more than 6 hours, and I just think it held up so well. It's like a little oily in the T-zone area, but this is with no blotting, just that original bit of powder I did, and no primer, so there's no like extra real mattifying action going on. And it's not like an oily oil, it's just like a nice like I have foundations where this is their original finish, so I'm very down with it. So yeah, I think this held up great. I do have like normal to dry combo skin, so if you have super oily skin, it probably wouldn't hold up so great on you, or you might need to use a mattifying primer in there. But if you have normal to dry skin, I think you would be very happy with how this holds up throughout the day. I don't think that this is going to be for everyone because not everyone likes light coverage base products. I know some people were saying that they wish they had come out with this at the beginning of summer because this is something that they would like to wear in the summer months when it's really hot, but I actually I don't really wear any foundation in the summer, but I like that this is a hydrating, very thin base product for the winter, because in the winter when my cheeks get like super dry, my skin gets a little flaky, I find that like any foundation really emphasizes that dryness, and it also kind of can like irritate my skin, if that makes sense. So I like a nice hydrating, non-texture emphasizing base product, and I definitely think this is one that you'll see me reach for a lot. Whenever I do eyeshadow, I really like to have my skin be like nice and even, but I don't always want the feeling of wearing foundation, and this feels insanely lightweight on the skin. Like it feels pretty much like nothing, maybe like a little bit of lotion on the skin. So yeah, I'm super happy with the Tinted Moisturizer. I'm really happy that Colourpop came out with this. I've been blessed with all of the dewy base products that have come out in the past couple of months. Like I love the Anastasia foundation, I love the Fenty Beauty foundation. This I feel like is actually like very similar in look on the skin to the Fenty Beauty foundation, just like a lighter version of it. It's like, this is kind of how I imagine the Fenty foundation would perform if you like mixed it with lotion, if that makes any sense. Sponge, take it or leave it. Like it's a decent price and it's nice and soft, but like it just seems small to me. Like anyone else who got this, let me know if this seems small to you. The spray, I don't know what it is. I have another one of Colourpop sprays. It's right here. It's technically Fourth Ray Beauty, but like same thing. This is the Mellow Milk Mist. And both of these kind of stung my face after I sprayed them. And I don't really know what it is. It only lasts for a few seconds, but whenever I sprayed this, my face gets like slightly red afterwards from the irritation. And when I was editing the first part of this video, after I sprayed this, I noticed my forehead was really red right in the center. So they must put some ingredient in there that my skin doesn't like. I think it made my face look really nice, and this obviously held up nicely. So it's like a good product. I just like the stinging thing is like weird to me. Does anyone else experience that with any of Colourpop products? Let me know. If there's any questions that you have about this, definitely. Oh, I'm the shade 4N in this, and it's like a perfect match, but I don't know if shade matches matter as much with this, since it is more of a light coverage. You can kind of get away with a little bit of fluctuation in there. But yeah, any questions that you have about it, definitely let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.